Is this there?
No, she's just over there.
Mommy said over here, bud.
She lived in China.
It's about time.
Well, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Morning.
You said your grandma.
So, where have you been hiding?
Yeah?
Yeah, I know. Not me.
I know.
Been gone. I only fished 4 days the whole year so far. I've been out of town for most of it.
Aren't you going to be guiding?
Yeah, I start tomorrow.
Oh.
I did well enough during the winter where I'm taking every Sunday off. So I should be here the majority of them. There's some that would be out of town on. Be around. So.
We're going to do hair.
What's that?
We're going to do hair. Guiding the hair?
Yeah, I've got Rainy Lake, Cab, Namakan, and Lake of the Woods so far this year. Well, then of course I'll have the river, but spread out again this year. I go to Cab Togama this week.
Oh. Did I finally come?
Yeah, went out 2-3 days ago.
Oh.
We were out crappie fishing.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. Well, we used to have our trailer out there.
Right now,
We go out there, and ice would still be on it. So then the owner of the place where we were, he called the people. I don't know if you want to come up here. He says there's still ice on it.
There it is. How are you? Good to see you. Don't.
Can I wave at you?
I got stitches. Oh, no, I know better than that. I'll get one of them.
You're walking over.
You know how many of those I've got a permanent size fit back there from that when I was younger. Molded right to the foot.
That's a big brown dog and my husband.
Yeah, so then people said no, we'll be coming in. So they would come up and they'd take chairs and stuff and go out there and sit at the end of night.
Oh, Alan Burton. Yeah, no. That was us.
They'd sit at the
And I noticed it was like weird.
ice and fish. Yeah.
Yes, you did. I thought
Then
it was
about a
like
week later, the ice would be gone.
you walk our dog every day.
You'd do that nowadays, huh?
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, we just, that's what I was reminded.
Hey, his mother and daughter.
All right, good morning, everybody. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. Excited for the opportunity that we have to celebrate you today. I'll make an announcement on Mother's Day here in just a second. But a few things just to discuss as far as upcoming events. Starting today through Father's Day, you can see on the back table there's some baby bottles that you can see back there. Northern Options, our local pregnancy center, is running their fundraiser. If you have any extra change, things like that you have just lying around, just put it in little baby bottles, put it in and bring it back to the church, and we will make sure that gets back to them. Obviously, a crucial part of our ministry is just helping those in need, and Northern Options helps out with many needs in our community. just education and all these different things, parenting, that type of thing. So, stick one of those baby bottles up in the back and get it back to the church before Father's Day, or you can bring it before Father's Day and we'll get it to the center as soon as possible. Just a few other things coming up. June 6th, we will have a ladies' fellowship to spot and time to be determined, but just keep that on your calendar. June 6th, that's a Tuesday. We'll have ladies' fellowship. Also, a couple of things to mention, ladies. We are looking to start up ladies' Bible study again here soon. So if you want to know more details or you have input that you want to give, please see myself or my wife, and we can help you out with that. There's one other one I was going to mention, but now it's slipping my mind. Moms, as you depart today, there are roses in the back. Please take one of those roses as a small token of our appreciation for all you do for us as moms. And so those roses are in the back for you to take. And please avail yourself of that as you leave today.
All the ladies.
Yes, all the ladies. So extend that to all the ladies. Please take a rose towards you as you depart today. As a way of saying thank you. This time we have Sue come up and read the Shores, our missionaries, I believe, from Scotland. And so we're going to have her come up and read their most recent prayer letter.
So as he said, it's from the Shore family in Scotland, and it's dated April 27th. Dear praying friends, life has been a bit of a blur as we have dug into a lot of projects this past month. If you'd like to see for yourself what has been accomplished, a property video update is available on our church page at sermonaudio.com. Just search Southside Free Baptist Church and view our recent sermons list. The refurbishment of the flat roof is nearly finished, and the men have done a superb job. A lot of electrical works have also been carried out on the property. We are now up to code, which is a blessing. In the garden, a large brick wall has been painted. The side fence, picnic table, and play park have all received a couple of coats of wood staining. A church sign has been erected. A rundown smoking shed has been made into a shed to house our new lawnmower. A tree has been cut down, and wherever there was a mess, it has been cleaned up. Woo! That's what he says. Internally, the lower half of the fellowship hall and the buffet have been painted. The wood in the entry hall has also been painted. The activity center, and it's spelled C-E-N-T-R-E, where our church currently meets, has had the 2 layers of wallpaper fully removed, has been sanded, and a coat of primer put up. We've just agreed with the decorator to come in and finish preparing the walls before we paint them. Lord willing, this will be completed within the next 2 weeks. Meanwhile, my 4 boys, myself, and another man in our church enjoyed a 3-day trip to Ireland for men's camp. Thank you for praying for God's blessings on our travels and camp. It was a tremendous blessing, and we commend Pastor Ledbetter and his church for their labor of love. In family news, our 2 oldest have 1 more week at Ambassador Baptist College. Benson will return here to work this summer. Haley will do 1 week of summer school before heading home. She will then do a missionary internship in Italy and in Scotland. You can guess who she'll be working with in Scotland. Big smile. In Italy, she'll be working with the Mayetta family. Please pray for God's guidance, grace, and provision. Our 4 youngest boys have been working very hard on the church property. It's been a good family time and a good opportunity for them to enjoy serving the Lord. They also had a wonderful time at camp in Ireland. We have 1 important upcoming ministry event and covet your prayers. On the 20th of May, Katie is hosting a ladies' afternoon tea at our church. Several other churches have been invited to attend. Please pray for God to use this as a blessing to the women who attend. Prayer requests. Please pray for 1, our newly saved lady to keep coming out to church. 2, a young man who visited Wednesday night who intends to be back this Sunday. 3, another woman who has visited the past 2 Sundays. 4, our attendance, which is struggling at times. Please pray for God to help our people to be faithful and see that we can see a season of spiritual and numerical growth. 5, please pray for God to break through in our community despite opposition. Our advertising sign at a shopping center was removed by the center because someone complained. The complaint was against our biblical positions and not against the content of the sign. Thank you for holding the ropes for us. I think we have felt and are feeling at times like we are dangling by a thread. But God has kept our feet from falling, and we credit your prayers. This is a pretty awesome adventure in the will of God. We love our supporters. Thanks for being a part of our team. Benjamin, Katie, Kaylee, Benson, Logan, Parker, Nelson, and Max Shore.
Do pre and prayer for the Shore family as they minister in Scotland. Some more of their prayer requests are on the back part of your bulletin. I did remember a couple more things that we need to announce. We are in need, normally do have nursery provision during the morning service. We have a routine scheduled for that. We are starting to need that to extend into Sunday school time, so if you're a member and you'd like to serve in that way, please see Ann Nordstrom so you can get put on the list. We do need nursery help for the Sunday school time, as we do have two Sunday school classes going on and need some childcare during that time. Well, as we do come in from already probably a busy morning this morning, I want us to just take just a minute to pray and ask God's blessing on the service as we begin. So I'm going to invite you where you're at just to pray to yourself, ask God to do a work in your heart and life, and then I will pray and we'll open up our service this morning. So would you pray with me, please? God, we come to you today thanking you for the life and breath that you gave us this morning. Thank you that your mercies are new and that we can rejoice in all that you've done for us. We thank you that we can come together and fellowship and enjoy our mothers today. And thank you for the blessings that they are to us. We thank you that you're in control, and nothing that is done is outside of your purview, and that you know the very depths of our hearts. So we ask today you would convict us, use us, help us to see the truth, help us to change to be more like Jesus Christ. Pray for those who cannot be with us because of illness. We think of Judy Peterson, Terry Carew, and others who are struggling health-wise, Yvonne Frank. I pray you would just be with them during this time. Please help them to trust in you, the uncertainties that they face. So God, would you be with us today, help us to worship you in spirit and in truth, and may our hearts be knit with yours as we seek to be more like you. Pray with the Shores, the ministry in Scotland, as they've seen success, they've seen some challenges, help them to be faithful to you. Please help us today, and we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Good morning. Join me in turning to 535, Be This My Joy today. And then we'll go back to 47. 535, join me standing as we open this first song. Be this my joy today, to hear and to obey my Savior's word, His wonderful word, to read in every line God's will and make it mine. Be this my joy, my wonderful joy. And 47, how majestic is thy name, verses 1 and 3. When I consider the works of my hands, the sun, moon, and stars above, what is man that the thickness of him who is so unworthy of the law? Oh Lord, how majestic is thy name, be seated.
For our Old Testament reading this morning, take your Bibles and turn to the book of Job. The book of Job, we'll read the entire chapter 12. Job, chapter 12. Then Job answered, "No doubt you are the people, and wisdom will die with you. But I also have a mind like you. I am not inferior to you, who doesn't know the things you are talking about. I am a laughing stock to my friends by calling on God, who answers me. The righteous and blameless man is a laughing stock. The one who is at ease holds calamity and contempt, and thinks it is prepared for those whose feet are slipping. The tents of the robbers are safe, and those who trouble God are secure. God hold them in his hands. But ask the animals, and they will instruct you. Ask the birds of the sky, and they will tell you. Or speak to the earth, and it will instruct you. Let the fish of the sea inform you. Which of all of these does not know that the hand of the Lord has done this? The life of everything is in his hands, while the breath of all humanity. Doesn't the ear test words as the palate tests food? Wisdom is found with the elderly, and understanding comes with long life. Wisdom and strength belong to God. Counsel and understanding are his. Whatever he tears down cannot be rebuilt. Whoever he imprisons cannot be released. When he withholds water, everything dries up. And when he releases it, it destroys the land. True wisdom and power belong to him. The deceived and deceiver are his. He leads counselors away barefoot and makes judges go mad. He releases the bonds put on by kings and fastens a belt around their waists. He leads priests away barefoot and overthrows established leaders. He deprives trusted advisors of speech and takes away the elders' good judgment. He pours out contempt on nobles and disarms the strong. He reveals mysteries from the darkness and brings the deepest darkness to light. He makes nations great and destroys them. He enlarges nations and leads them away. He deprives the world's leaders of reason and makes them wander in a trackless wasteland. They grope around in darkness without light. He makes them stagger like a drunkard. May God add his blessing to the reading of his word. Good.
Let's go to 437. Make me a blessing, we'll sing.